no, Brie, I know my
Like, come on,
presidents.
Brie.
It's
And
not a
she, like,
president.
named all of them, all
Yeah.
100 of them.
Listed all.
God.
Isn't there, like, only, like, 47?
Yes.
Okay.
What's with the neighbors? 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 What's with
Why is this awkward?
the neighbors? I guess we start now.
Oh, okay. Um, that's Brie,
Hi. And that's Amy. You've been listening
and
to this for 160 episodes now.
I know, happy 160 episode, buddy.
You too, buddy.
Uh, I'm dressed up for Brie today.
She
Um,
is.
I I
She looks
not
like a hoe.
sure do.
You dirty
Uh,
hoe.
it looks like I've been hanging out in the sun a little bit. You know what I mean?
So I remember in like high school, whenever we had like Spirit Week or whatever, and one of the days almost every single year was Tourist Day, where you had to dress like a tourist
Yeah,
because it's Florida. And
yeah.
so people would come in with sunglasses and big hats and white noses. So that is what Amy has is a big hat. Well, she took it off temporarily. She's going to put it on
Yes,
later.
I'll put
I
it
don't
on.
know.
I'll put it. It's just hard to wear my headphones
Yeah.
and wear it.
And then
I
she's
could
got
like
a very, very white sun lotion nose.
it's
What is
actually
that?
it's acrylic paint.
I was like, why is it staying on so good? Nice. That's
I
smart.
was like, acrylic paint doesn't hurt your skin too bad. It comes off pretty easy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. It was recently the 4th of July, so happy 4th, everybody.
Yep. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. So this week I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you and I won a cruise, where would you want the destination to be?
Well, I've been watching a lot of Love Island lately,
Yeah.
and they have like over like 100 different islands there, I think. I might be
Where is
getting that.
it?
It's in Fiji,
Oh,
and it's so cool there. I think it would be really cool to go to Fiji.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
would be cool. I
But
would
also
be
I
down
don't
for
know if
that.
that's like a is that a cruise place?
You get to pick the
You
destination.
know, I would literally go on a cruise anywhere, okay? Because I've
We
never been on one before and they sound like a freaking blast. I would love to go on a cruise. That's like my dream.
Rick and I were just talking about how we wanted to go on a cruise again
I want to go on
because
one
we had
so
so much
bad.
fun.
We
We
should
had
do it.
so much
We
fun.
should do a friends cruise.
I was looking at them for next year and I picked Texas because that would be like a good like middle ground for you and I. And I found like a 4-day like or 5-day cruise for I think it was like ended up being like $600 a person.
That's not bad.
No.
That's
So,
not bad at all.
it was like somewhere in Mexico.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
'Cause you could bring the kids, and the kids, like, have their own vacation,
Oh,
basically.
this has to be the whole family?
Oh, it doesn't have to be,
Damn
but
it, I
I
thought it was
think
just gonna be me and you.
it could be just
I'm just
us.
kidding.
But if you
No,
wanted to
I think
bring
it
the
would
kids
be I think it would be totally appropriate to go on a cruise with your family and still want to get, like, husband and wife grown up time, because from what I've heard, they have, like, kids things where they, like, take your kids
Yeah, that's what I
and
was
they
saying, like
watch them,
yeah, like,
and it's
that's what I
like,
was saying is they
"Cool, let's
have, like,
go get
their
wasted for 3 hours, pick up
yeah,
our kids, and go back to our cabin."
that's what I was saying is, like, they have their own vacation, like, separate from
Yeah.
you because they have so much that they can do, and, so one of my daycare kids that I had, they would go on vacation on a cruise and not a daycare kid, it was someone I worked with. They would go on vacation and their kids had like the only time they would see him is at them they would make them go to dinner with them every night and they would see him in the in their room. That's it.
Oh, wow. Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
I would definitely see them more than that. I would do stuff with them, but yeah,
Yes.
but still, that's crazy, like, that you
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
bet that kid had a blast because
I
they were
think
probably
they're
an older kid too.
yeah, I think it was, like, their kids were, like, Alice's age, and then they had, like, a teenager.
Yeah. They
So
didn't wanna hang out with the parents.
no.
Yeah,
So, like, I was, like, thinking, like, "Oh my gosh, Alice could, like, bring a friend, and, like, she could just have the time of her life."
that would be cool.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so you said Fiji.
Yes,
I
Fiji.
think that's a good destination. I wouldn't mind doing something like Fiji, but then also I kind of think, like, doing, like, a New England not New England, a, European cruise would be fun.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that, or Greece.
Mhm. Yeah, but at the same time, like, I think I would wanna visit those places, like,
Exactly, like, I
on its
wanna
own.
go there.
Yeah.
I wanna be
Yeah.
there and experience there. I don't wanna be there and be on a ship.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
like, I don't mind tropical vacations, like, to go to places and have a tropical vacation, but at the same time, like, I get bored just, like, sitting on a beach.
yeah,
So, like, I don't like, for tropical vacations, for me, I think it would be a cruise line would be a better cruise ship vacation would be better, so you can experience it, but you're not, like, forced to sit on the beach all day.
yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Plus, they have, like, water slides and stuff like that,
I know, it's so
and
cool.
food.
And it's all inclusive.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's awesome.
Okay, who's going first this week? Can I please go first?
Yeah, I'll get my story.
Okay.
Let me see. I just got okay. This one's from Reddit. It says we had been in our house for about 15 years when we started getting more and more skunks wandering the neighborhood.
Oh,
Turns out the guy across the street was raising them in his garage. Why? Never really got an answer. The only real reason the rest of the neighborhood could figure out was that it was the result of him and then 70-year-old man getting addicted to crystal meth.
what?
The problem resolved itself when he burned his place down. It's been
Oh,
3
no.
years and the house should finally be remodeled by the end of the year. And that's it.
That was not the way I thought the story was gonna go. I thought he was gonna get, like, in a fight with somebody and they, like, turned him in or something.
Nope. Just your old typical 70-year-old crystal meth addict raising a
Oh,
bunch of skunks in his garage.
I wouldn't mind that. Like, I wish my neighbor was raising
Dude, I
skunks.
freaking hate skunks.
I mean, I
They
want one
smell
as a
so
yeah, but I
bad.
want one for a
If
pet.
they had their stinker removed,
Yeah,
maybe.
you gotta remove you gotta get it removed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I
you got a bull in a bag. You gotta remove it. You gotta remove the skunk, the
I
stinker.
we are actually on a wait list for
No, you're
a
not.
yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we are.
Wait, are you on a wait list for, like, one with the stinker removed already?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, it's like a breeder, I think, in, like, Nebraska?
What? Oh my gosh, Amy.
But they're illegal in California.
Oh, well, you just,
So they
probably
won't ship
shouldn't.
here.
So she won't have one at all. She's not gonna have one. She just is dreaming about it.
Yeah, I probably won't get one. Okay, so
Alright, what's your
okay,
story?
I'm so excited. I'm so glad you haven't heard or watched this, okay? So, I'm gonna tell you about the poop cruise.
I knew it.
Okay. So, Brie, I'm gonna immerse you into this story. Ready? Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, easy breezy, beautiful Brie. You won't believe it. I just won us 2 tickets to a carnival cruise, and I want to take you on it.
Me?
Yeah, you. It's a
What?
it's a 4-day trip. We're going to leave from Galveston, Texas. We're gonna have 2 days at sea. We're gonna land in Cozumel, Mexico, and then go back to Galveston, Texas. Want to go?
Do I wanna go? My bags are packed and ready.
Sweet. My next line was pack your bags, but you already did it.
Yeah.
So we roll up to this ship.
I have a
The
flip phone.
it
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It almost broke my pinky.
Should have done this
Oh, yeah.
for the iPhone.
Floop.
So we roll up to this ship. The Carnival Triumph ship was massive. They were saying like it's like a skyscraper on its side. You walk in there, it's the grand entrance with a chandelier, a whole hall full of food, buffet style. There was giant chess pieces, a casino, a nightclub. I mean, it basically was a Vegas but on a boat.
That's awesome.
Everywhere you look, there's something to do. On the ship, there was a young man named Devin, and he went with his new fiancee, Rebecca, and her father, Larry. Devin was super nervous because he was going to be spending a lot of time with Larry. And so he wanted to like impress him and be excited Larry was going to, or, he was going to be marrying Larry's daughter.
Of course.
There was also this group of three girls, Kaylin, Ashley, and Jamie. And it was Ashley's bachelorette party. When the girls walked in, they immediately dropped their luggage and went straight to the bar. They literally said, like you and I literally hear them over say, "What is this? What is this safety briefing? What is a muster station? We won't need to go to a muster station." These girls were like ready to party. You and I look at each other and we're like, "Ooh."
Oh, great. Woohoo, girls.
Mhm.
Woo!
Yeah, and we're like, "Maybe you should go to that briefing," but okay, whatever. So everyone on the boat was just so excited to get going and enjoy themselves. Everyone on the boat was just drinking and enjoying the sun. There was a dance off hosted by the staff by a staff member. There was
Okay.
people doing the wobble, like immediately party central. So behind the scenes, what?
Paying attention.
Behind the scenes, there are 1,200 cruise ship members from chefs, cooks, line cooks, maids, janitors, wait staff, staff in the casino, staff in the clubs. I mean, there was so many people putting this cruise together for us to have fun. In the kitchen, you have to work about 70 hours a week, if not more.
Dang. Okay,
I
a
know.
week.
That's still a lot because that's more than it's 40 hours a week. So you're almost
Oh,
doubling your time.
wow. Yeah, that's true.
hmm But the members are also having fun, a lot of sleeping around, a lot of late night parties. So they're having their own party behind the scenes.
Of course.
So you and I were having so much fun. We didn't realize it, but we partied right through day 2.
Hell
It was
yeah.
it was day 3 and we're in Cozumel, Mexico. Everything is so colorful and there's so much to do. There are people at Mr. Sancho's Beach Club, all inclusive day pass. You can swim in the pool, tan, drink, sit in the hot tub at Mr. Sancho's Beach Club. We saw people snorkeling with turtles at the turtle sanctuary. We look to our right and we see people snorkeling with with starfish and stingray. We saw a sign for an invisible boat snorkeling. And we were handed a flyer for the Coral Reef Snorkeling by Glass Bottom Boat. And then we saw a submarine called Atlantis Cosmel Adventure by Day and Sunset. Oh, what is that sound? There is an ATV snorkeling, beach club, and lunch tour. But there's also an ATVL Cedral Ruins and Tequila tour.
Oh,
Oh, and shoot, there goes the minivan or Jeep private excursion. Bree, look up, look up, look up.
wow.
There's people on the zip line in the jungle zip line and snorkeling. Oh
Wow.
my, oh my gosh, there's so much to
Wow.
do.
Look at them go.
What one do you want to do?
All of them.
Okay.
Whatever one
Well,
involves food. There's
we
so
only
many options.
we have only like 4 hours to do them all. So
Tequila.
tequila, like tequila.
Snorkeling.
That was the ATVL Cedral Ruins and Tequila tour.
Do it. That
Okay.
sounds awesome.
That sounds like fun. And we won't get bitten by sharks. So good to
point.
go. So that's what we're going to do. Maybe if there's time, we can get a taxi and ask them to take us to where the locals like to eat.
Oh, get a little local food there.
Yeah. So I heard that Devin, Leia, and Rebecca were doing great. They stuffed their faces with food and they were really connecting. The poor bachelorette party said that they must have had a good time because they don't remember getting back on the boat. They said as soon as their head hit the pillows, they were out. You and I, it was a fun day. We are exhausted. We head to bed also. So it is the last night. It's day 4, the last day. It's day 4, and at 5:30 a.m. you wake up. You and I wake up. I yell at you to turn off your alarm. You throw a pillow at me because no, you turn off your alarm. I'm thirsty. We slowly realize that the sound is coming from above. What the heck is Alpha Team and what in the days later is happening? Everyone wakes up to this loud alarm coming from above in the speakers, and it's saying this. Could you hear it?
Yeah.
So, a chef from the kitchen staff thought the sound was just a drill, but then he saw smoke coming through the drain in a sink. We kind of stumble out onto the lobby and we see staff members running in a panic, talking in walkie talkies. They were members of the staff banging on doors to wake up and leave their rooms. It was just like pure chaos. The bachelorette team thought, oh, great, this is the Titanic. And they immediately thought, where is the muster station? Girls, we told you. We
You should have
told
gone to the
you.
briefing, guys.
Ugh. We go up to the Lido deck. We were kind of walking near the bachelorette group, and them and us look up at the same time, and we see this big red fin. You know, the big fins on the Carnival Cruise
Yeah.
Lines.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We look up, and it's literally on fire.
yeah.
And us and the group say at the same time, "Oh ship,
Ship.
oh ship." So the captain announced to his staff there was a fire in the engine room. We did get scared. We were scared.
Yeah,
The
Titanic.
Yeah, the good news is the fire was put out and one of the 6 generators were on fire. But there were still 5 other generators left. So like we can survive, right?
Of course. We'll be fine.
Yeah. We overheard Devin tell his fiancee Rebecca, "Oh, this is good. That's good. They got it out. Maybe we should go order some coffee." They were on their way to get coffee. You and I were on our way back to bed because we were up till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
We were so tired.
We need more sleep.
Yeah. But on our way back, the lights go out.
Oh, ship.
Oh, shit. And all that white noise, you know, all the noise that goes on like around you from the electronics and air conditionings
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything, like just the normal noise, all that white noise, it just goes out.
That's actually really scary a little bit.
Yeah. Cause then all you do is hear yourself breathe,
Yeah.
right?
That is the weirdest thing when that happens.
Yes. It's like when your power goes out
Yeah,
at
when the power
home.
goes out
Yeah.
and it's just like, "Whoa, how do I hear all
Yeah.
these other sounds
Yeah.
outside?"
Yeah. Yeah. And then you also think like, I didn't know there was so much noise that I'm hearing
Yeah.
constantly. Yeah. So it is pitch black. The AC, everything, all of it goes out. We are literally floating dead in the water. You grab your phone, you try to call Josh because we paid for that Wi Fi plan.
Of
Nope,
course.
didn't work.
Oh,
It's
ship.
getting light. Oh shit. It's getting light outside, so we decide to head up to the top deck and assess the situation. We got a few more hours of terrible sleep because it was hot, but we needed to catch a few more Z's regardless of power. Before we go to the bathroom. The power is out, but that shouldn't stop the toilets. I pee and pull the lever to flush the toilet, and nothing happens.
Oh, no.
I call you in. We mess with the toilet, but nothing is happening. So we decide to deal with it later and head up to the top deck.
Sure.
So turns out the toilet situation was the hot topic for everybody.
Oh,
Thousands
man.
of guests without toilet is a major issue. Suddenly we hear this over the head speakers.
Toilets are not flushing.
The toilets are not flushing. So, yes, you heard that correctly. They asked us to do a number 1 in the shower and do a number 2, you must poo in a red bag.
Not even in the toilet? To just, like, sit in there? I mean, I guess it would get stinky because if it's
Yeah,
in a bag, at least it's, like, contained.
yeah.
Ew, how do you
So,
aim in a bag?
you just put it over your bum.
Just, like, squat, like
Brie, I taught you how
I was
to
about to say,
pee.
I literally was about to say, "You taught me how to pee outside, so
It's
you're
just
gonna
like
have to
that.
teach me how to poop in a bag." Guys, for those of you that did not know, Amy taught me how to pee outside without peeing all over myself. One of the best things she's ever taught me.
So, remember That's my next sentence. My next sentence says, "Brie, remember what I taught you how to pee in the woods?" Remember when we can pee in a bag, tie it in a bin, and we got this.
It's funny.
Oh, that is so funny.
Especially since you, like, wrote this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So the batch party said, "Absolutely not." One of the girls immediately started taking Imodium. Devin refused.
What?
I know,
Oh
like,
my god,
she was
no.
serious about
I
it.
would
She didn't.
not make myself not be able to poop.
I know.
I
You
love
already have.
pooping.
So Devin, Devin and his fiance, he refused. He's like, "I'm not gonna poop. I'm gonna hold it." Like, bro, what? Luckily
Oh,
for
no.
us, luckily for us, Carnival called corporate. They issued a statement stating that there was a fire in the engine room and they were without we are without power, but they're working on it. So the news release was sent out and the news stations were like, "Okay, cool, like not that big of a story. This happens all the time." Blah 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 blah. So it's just now high noon. It is hot. We are hungry and thirsty. Outside, the sun is burning you. Inside the boat, the air was like would just suck the oxygen right out of you. It was
Ugh.
stuffy and dark, like nowhere to be comfortable.
Yeah.
We kind of pair up with the batch party because uh, they are kind of like on our level in the sense of like survival mode. Um, but we also kind of kept to ourselves. Like, so like when like we need to go on like field trips, we would go with them like to the bathroom or to go look for food. We kind of like paired up with them,
It's
but
better to travel in packs.
yeah, and other than that, we kind of just kind of kept to ourselves.
Right.
So we heard if we need light inside the hallways and such to take a beacon from a life vest and activate it with water and use that as a flashlight. So that's what we did. Except instead of a constant source of light, it's literally like a slow strobe light.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
So, and we needed so we needed to go to the bathroom. So we're down there and
Oh, no.
we're down like looking for a toilet with the girls. We find a shower and pee over the shower drain to a discotheque light. Like we rinse off with some water and move on with our lives. Like we're just out here. It's a pee disco party.
I
Like
just imagine, like, squatting and this, like, strobe light on, and then squatting and, like, I'm closer, and then squatting and I'm closer, and like, "Ah!" I would be that inappropriate person. Gotta make fun of it.
I would appreciate that. I don't know if
I
those
don't
girls
know if the
would.
batch girls would, but, you know.
So the 3 girls were pretty disgusted with the whole thing, but you and I,
Fair.
yeah, we've been through childbirth and we like to make light
Right.
of terrible situations. So we're
Sure.
like, it could be worse.
Yeah.
So around 1:30, the engine room was finally cool enough for the engineers to go in and inspect what happened. And that's when the chief engineer discovered the fire burned through all the power cables to the ship.
Whoa, no.
There's no repairing
Oh,
that.
shit. Oh, ship.
Oh, ship. So they called up Progreso, Mexico, and they had a tugboat to have a tugboat
Yeah.
retrieve them. And so we were told that we would be get pulled to shore by tomorrow, day 5. So we should be home by now. But this is our first unexpected night, and we go to our room and we could barely breathe. So it was so hot and stuffy in our room. So we decided to drag our mattress to the deck and sleep out there. And as we're pulling our mattress up to the deck, we realized that other people had the same exact idea. And we get to the deck, and everyone made like little makeshift huts and with sheets and chairs. It was kind of cool, you
Yeah, it's like a
know?
sleepover outside.
Yeah. We nestle in for the night, and as terrible as the
Camping.
situation, yeah,
Sorry.
camping. It's a sleepover outside.
It's like when people call the ground the floor outside, like, "Get it off the floor." The ground.
Oh my gosh. Or they call it like the forest floor, like
Yeah, yeah. It's just
the dirt.
it's yeah.
It's the ground. So, we nestle in for the night, and as terrible as the situation we were in, sleeping under the stars was kind of sort of magical. Then we hear Devin tell his fiance he is just because they're not too far from us. We literally hear him say he was determined to hold his number two until he got to shore.
Oh, no.
Gosh bless
Dude,
him.
Devin, you gotta let it go, man.
It's not that big of a deal. So we wake up expecting to see the shoreline of Mexico, but Mexico was nowhere in sight.
Oh, ship.
The night oh ship.
Oh, ship.
The nice lady on the overhead came on at 8 a.m. and she said that we are expected to get a tugboat. A tugboat is expected around noon. So we kind of relax a little, but we're a little rumble in our tummies. So we're trying to remember if we even ate yesterday or if the adrenaline from everything kept us hunger suppressed. We were told that the lower levels were littered with used red bags and it just smelled like poo and sickness.
Oh,
The air
god.
was Oh, the air was thick and just not a good vibe. So we tried to make the best of it and start looking for food. The staff threw out all the perishable foods, so the only thing left was non-perishables and some like shelf vegetables like tomatoes. Tomatoes? I was like, is it potato or tomato? The kitchen the kitchen staff made onion, tomato, lettuce sandwiches for everybody. We waited in line for 2 hours for a sandwich, and we noticed some people were taking multiple sandwiches per person.
Yo.
That's not cool. Don't
No.
be hoarding those
Everybody gets
sandwiches.
one sandwich.
Everyone gets one sandwich. That's fair. So, you know how we got a good spot for our little tent?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that spot. It's
me
perfect.
too. It's wonderful. Well, that wasn't the case for everyone. Some people didn't think of the idea as quick as we did, and they were fighting over chairs and spots and throwing things at each other.
Oh, come on, people.
It was getting kind of hostile. So we walked over to Devin, and some random guy pointed at a map. And Devin said, "Your GPS coordinates put us here," and points to the F on Gulf of Mexico, especially putting us right in the middle of it's like putting us right in the middle of Gulf of Mexico.
Mhm.
Nowhere near Progreso, Mexico.
Oh,
And
ship.
we got this awful sense of dread in our hearts. But at 1:43 p.m., we look out at the horizon and we see another ship, like another cruise ship. We're like,
Ah!
ah! It was another carnival ship called the Legend, and a legend it was. We are all like, "Yes, the legend coming through to save us." And I guess it was just, like, there to give us supplies though,
Oh,
be
come on.
because, uh, uh, legalities of thousands of us going onto that ship was not doable.
True.
That would be, like, a few of us at a time going onto a small boat, lowering it down, having to go through the water, and then them picking us up, and then doing it over and over, and it just would it the legalities was just too much. So, they were just there to give us surprise. So, guests of the other ship were, like, snapping pics of us like we were the freak show, and they could, like, just kept, like, showing off to us. They
Oh,
were, like, partying in front of us, and we're just like, "Aw." Like, in my notes, I said, "Aw," with a sad face.
sad day. Oh.
We're just like, "Aw." But we realized they were so close, we wondered if we could pick up Wi-Fi from their boat, and sure enough, we could.
Oh,
So
and they're carnival too, so, I mean, it's probably all the
mhm.
same.
Yep. So all of us are like calling and sending out text messages and telling our family members back home what's happening. And everyone back home had no idea how bad the situation was. They thought that, the boat didn't have power and they were working on it. No one was told about the toilets not flushing or the food situation.
Of course.
And suddenly, CNN and ABC and NBC are picking up this story. The cat is out of the bag. The story Carnival wanted to keep hush hush is now 24-hour news coverage. So since they were in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, the new plan was to get everyone to Mobile, Alabama. This made us all so angry. This added another 3 days to the nightmare. The drains were not draining, and all we could smell was urine, and nothing was going to get better. So, you and I are sitting in our little tent, and we overhear Devin start to freak about. Freak.
Devin. Oh, man. Oh, no.
He starts to freak out about the announcement because it's going to be another 2 or 3 days. We peek into his tent, and he's all alone.
The
Just
guy's
freaking out.
prairie dogging.
So so we're like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, he has to find a toilet to use. So we're like, "Good luck, buddy, but we're gonna follow you just in case you do find one." Because he wanted to find a real toilet. He refused to poop in a bag, and we're like, "Let's follow this guy and see what happens." So we tag along on his mission to find a usable toilet. He said he was told that there were bathrooms and toilets somewhere that worked. Each bathroom he walked into was not usable. It either had poo and toilet like paper toilet paper layered and poo and layers like a lasagna. um, we were kind of snickering, slowly following him because listen, the entertainment from is it's for free and we were
Other
bored.
people's drama.
Yeah. Devin got word that deck 3 and 4 had either working toilets or toilets that were not filled. So Devin uses the toilet and then went back to the deck to let his father-in-law know about the usable toilets. And he was like, "Hey, this is super awkward for me to tell you, but I'm sure you need to go number 2. Did you
Uh-huh.
use a red did you use a red bag yet?" And then
Way to
proceeds
suck up to the in-law.
I know. So then he told him where to go, and he was so embarrassed to tell him that. I'm like, "Bro, it's natural. Like,
Yeah,
everybody poos.
everybody poops.
Everybody poops." He told us that it was an awkward conversation, and you and I just look at each other. Bro, you're stranded out at sea. None of us have showered in over 24 hours. We're sleeping under the stars, eating tomato sandwiches, and the hallways are littered in literal human feces. We are past the point of awkward. Chill. Like, goodness
If
gracious.
your marriage does not survive this, or if your marriage does not last, like, after this, come on.
Ugh. So suddenly we hear over the intercom alcoholic drinks were being offered at the bar for free.
Oh, yeah.
So instantly everyone was happy. People were double fisting drinks, dancing.
Give
Everyone was
all these
having a good
dehydrated
time.
people alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such a good idea. But then people started urinating off the side of the ship. They were
Oh my god.
they were throwing the red bags over the railings, and some were coming back onto the lower deck downstairs,
Oh,
like
no. Oh.
we get whispers from the batch party that the newlywed couple next to them in Tent City was shagging right in front of everybody, like, out in the open. They didn't care. We look up, and sure enough, right in front of everybody, we're like, "Okay."
Devin?
No, not Devin.
Oh.
They're not married.
Oh,
This was
they're
this is just they're engaged.
that's right, okay.
Yeah. This was just another random newlywed couple.
What? Calm
Yeah.
down.
Mhm. Wouldn't that be funny if it was Devin? He's like, "I finally pooped. Let's do this."
Let's do it. Drop one load, let's go drop another.
So fights start breaking out. For a lot of people, it was getting very scary because all of this is going on around you and there's like nothing you can do about it.
Honestly,
So,
I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
yeah, so staff decides to close the bar, which that was a fun 3 hours.
Shouldn't have opened it.
So at 3:01 PM,
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
tug
Do you think they wait, they didn't have music, but do you think it'd be better if they played the closing time song?
it would be
It's like
hilarious.
awkwardly trying to close the bar and kick everybody out. Closing
In
time.
time. You don't
No,
have to go home, but you
but you
can't
can't
stay
stay
here. I don't
here.
think that's in the song, but that would be
It
really
is.
funny if they said that.
It is.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So at 3:01 PM, the tugboats show up. When the tugboat started to pull us, we realized that the boat was pulling us in the opposite direction of where our ship was going,
What the heck?
and everything kind of started tilting sideways.
No. Oh,
And the
no.
weather turned for the worse. A bad storm rolls in, and this is literally the tipping point. Raw sewage water just filled the hall. So you guys
I
should see
knew it was
Bree's
gonna
face right
happen. Oh.
so
Ah.
so walking through the halls, you just hear squish, 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 squish. Ugh. It was everywhere, and not just, like, a little bit, it was, like, inches of sewage
Oh
water.
my gosh.
The only place to avoid that sewage water was the top deck, but not all of us could fit it. So sewage was literally, like, dripping down the walls.
Ew.
So I look at you and I say, "Bree, it's literally raining poo." And you and I go back up to our tent and try to sleep off the rest of the night. And again, the media is soaking up this poo news. A maritime a maritime attorney looked into the history of Carnival and said in 2 years there were 9 incidents of faulty wires discovered at sea, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So now it's the night of day 7. We walked to the back of the boat to find a guest that was holding a Bible study, and we walked in on them singing Amazing Grace.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
And we slowly back away because
Oh, awkward.
we didn't want to disturb them.
Yeah.
So it's day 8 around 4:15 p.m. We have the smell of poo stuck in our noses, but we're so close to the shore. We look up and we see helicopters like hovering over us, and we know it's the media. A group of people lay down on the deck and spell out the words help, which I thought was really clever, but we already got the help.
Yeah, right. Like,
A little too late for that.
seems like a waste of time and energy, guys.
Around
A
9:30
bit
p.m.
dramatic.
a bit dramatic. Around 9:30 p.m., we finally were able to disembark. We walk down the terminal and we are greeted by our husbands, Rick and Josh, and our three girls, Charlotte, Natalie, and Alice. We go our separate ways, and soon we're contacted about a possible class action lawsuit. Soon we learned, though, that the contract for our ticket state Carnival Cruise makes absolutely no guarantee for safe passage, a seaworthy vessel, adequate and wholesome food, and sanitary and safe living conditions, which is, I can't believe we didn't read the terms and
Like,
conditions of our
this
tickets.
should have been something that we shouldn't have to worry about.
Yeah. So all of the maritime attorneys, Franks, all all of the maritime attorney Franks, that's the maritime attorney I was telling you about, his cases, all of them were settled with Carnival. Ashley made it to her wedding. Her bridesmaid's gift was wrapped in a red biohazard bag.
I thought you were gonna say toilet paper.
That would have been funny too. Devin and his father in law vacation together every year, but only on dry land. Larry, he doesn't want to go without pooping. Larry and Rebecca continue to enjoy cruises every year, but not on the Carnival.
Fair.
After this incident, Carnival spent e- $115 million cleaning, repairing, and refitting the Triumph today. She still sells sails under her new name, Sunrise. So after all of this, you and we got another free ticket from Carnival, and we took it to Fiji.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Um, but what is the actual crime that occurred? Well, the sending the ship off without adequate inspections, I guess. But also, I thought it was just a hilarious documentary, and I wanted everyone to go watch it.
I love it. I love it. That's crazy. Oh my god. Did they get sued?
Yeah, so the maritime attorney Frank, he took just about, it sounds like he took all of the cases or a lot of the cases, and it was like a thing, all of those cases were settled.
That's good.
Yeah, so I don't know how
Dang.
much, I honestly didn't look in to see how much they were settled for, but I do know that everyone got like a refund, a free ticket, and then some people sued and
Oh, they
got
got
a
a refund
settlement.
and a free ticket. That's good.
Yeah.
I'd want a refund too. That's bullshit.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
that's traumatizing. And poor Devin, man. Poor Devin.
Poor Devin was in it. I wonder if he has like trouble pooping now.
I That's what I
Cuz
was
like
thinking. Like maybe it's like PTSD. Wait, post traumatic
poo
P
disorder,
P PTSPD.
PD.
Yeah, PTSPD. Post traumatic poop disorder.
Okay, I'm so excited to hear your story, Bree.
I'm so excited to watch the documentary.
Yeah, now
It's on
go watch
Netflix,
it. Yeah, it's
right?
on Netflix. Yeah, and it's like if you
The
thought
poop cruise.
the poop cruise, shipwreck poop cruise.
Yeah.
There's another one that they did that I thought would be interesting to do. It was the Travis. It's Travis. He's a rapper, and it's the story where he was at a concert. He was singing, and kids were dying. Like people were dying, and he didn't stop the concert.
Oh, I
Hmm.
saw something about an amusement park documentary on Netflix about like an amusement park that was open and it was like anything that you want to do in it, you can do in it. And like everything that could go wrong went wrong in it.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't
that's
remember what it's
terrifying.
called. I'll have to see. But
Okay.
it was a documentary, so.
Okay.
All right, dude. So, I am going to tell you about the Jersey Devil. I haven't done a cryptid in a minute.
Oh, it's
If
a cryptid.
if we're gonna classify it as a cryptid, I'm not really sure. It's kind of like back and forth.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay.
uh, the Jersey Devil is a famous cryptid said to live in the Pine Barrens which is a large, quiet forest area in southern New Jersey. Many people have claimed to see this strange creature. It is often described as having wings, a horse or goat head, hooves, and a
Ugh.
loud, scary scream. In a New Jersey accent, of course, like, "Where's my coffee?" or "I'm the boss," or "Hey, baby."
Do you think that so you think that the Jersey Devil screamed in a Jersey accent?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like,
How do you do that?
"Ah,
Ah!
Paulie D,
Bullet
coffee."
coffee. Okay. Why do we do this every time?
It's New Jersey. So, the most popular story about where the legend of the Jersey Devil came to start was started with a woman named Mother Leeds. In the early 1700s, she already had 12 children.
That's
And
too many.
she found out she was pregnant with a 13th. And she was
Oh
like,
god.
uh there's too many kids here. I can't deal with this. I already can't make my coffee in the morning. What am I supposed to do? My
That
New
was
Jersey
really
accent
good.
is very terrible.
That was
So,
actually really good. I was impressed.
she supposedly said, let this one be the devil." I
Why
don't know.
would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. Yep, pretty crazy. And when the
Ugh.
baby was born, it suddenly changed shape, grew wings and hooves, and flew out the window into the dark forest. And after that, people started calling it the Leeds Devil and
That's
eventually
one
Jersey
way
Devil.
to that's just one way to get rid of a kid, I guess.
let let this one be the devil. Sure. So that's why I wasn't sure if it's like a cryptid, or because like some people are like, oh, it's not a cryptid. It's something that was cursed and by the devil itself and meh, 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 whatever. So it's a cryptid, whatever.
Yeah.
So the story behind the Leeds family is there was really a Leeds family in the area, led by Daniel Leeds. Daniel was disliked by many because of his religious beliefs and writings. His family became targets for gossip and scary stories.
Oh.
His son Titan Leeds even had a public rivalry with Benjamin Franklin of all people. Like, all
That's
right,
so random.
like, who's gonna beef with Benjamin Franklin?
I am.
I'm not. The dude invented electricity.
So
Was
I
it
thought it
was
I
that
thought
Benjamin
he
Franklin?
I thought he invented the wheel. I thought Benjamin Franklin was a president.
No, he's definitely not a
Oh,
president.
okay.
I don't
But
know.
is he on the dollar bill?
Yeah, he's on the $5 bill. No, George Washington's on the Benjamin.
Why?
Fuck, why do we not know this shit? He's a founding father. There we go. He's an inventor. Okay. Did he invent the light bulb? Please tell me he invented, or not the light bulb. He invented electricity. Was it electricity?
Isn't that light bulb Brie?
No, that was
No,
the light bulb was Thomas Edison invented. What did he invent? Oh my god.
water. The wheel?
Yeah. Yeah, it was electricity. Most notable creations include the lightning rod,
What the fuck is a lightning
like
rod?
to connect to electricity,
Oh,
and bifocals. God, I'm so stupid. You know what? This is not a historical podcast. So
okay.
anyway, Titan Leeds had some beef with Benjamin Franklin.
Who invented pop quiz?
Electricity.
Good job, Brie.
So so
I hate being
um
so smart.
so God. Over time, the Leeds family name became linked to the devil legend
Oh no.
because they were like the goody two shoes of the town, and like, oh, they're religious and they're better than everybody. So let's just talk shit about them. That's
So
what I
they
get from it all.
s- so people were making up scary stories about them, correct?
Yes.
but they were goody two shoes.
Pretty much, because they were,
Like,
like, big into
people thought
religion
okay.
and writing, I guess,
So
something
these
writing.
stories are not true. That's being told
That's what they say.
rumored. Okay,
That's what they say.
gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
that's what it's believed. So, how the story grew. For many years, the Jersey Devil story was mainly told by word of mouth. In the 1800s, people started to report seeing the creature more often, and it was blamed for strange things happening like missing animals, odd footprints. Everyone described the Jersey Devil a little bit differently, but everyone pretty much had the same grasp on what it looked like. And like I said before, they described it as having a head like a horse or a goat, large bat wings, hooves, and a forked tail, claws or hands. I don't know how you
Ooh,
get a hooves and that. Glowing red eyes and a loud scream.
the Leeds family is connected to this, but the Leeds mom, this the mom that
Yeah,
has the 12
13
kids?
kids. Yeah, the 12 kids and the Jersey Devil was supposedly the 13th one because she was
S
like, "Let this one be the devil."
Okay, for some reason, I started thinking that it was, like, passed down.
No, no,
Like,
no, no.
that was, like, generations ago. So this is, like,
Yeah,
actively happening.
in,
Okay,
like, the 1700s.
in the 1700s. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you.
So, the Jersey Devil story has been used in many ways. It warns against cursing or mistreating your children. We just shouldn't do that regardless. It explains strange events in the woods. It also
We
became a way for people to talk about outsiders or those who didn't fit in,
we aren't supposed to be cursing our children.
right?
Oh, shoot, dang.
Damn it.
How do you uncurse? How do you
When in doubt,
dang
sage it out.
it.
I can't
Well,
remember
ah.
who said that. For many, the Jersey Devil represents the wild, mysterious side of the Pine Barrens, which is the forest in Jersey. So
Okay,
let's get on to some sightings.
let's go.
As I mentioned before, early on in the Jersey Devil history, it was pretty easy to blame for things like missing and dead livestock. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of that. In the 18th and 19th centuries, locals would report unearthly screams, animal killings, and sightings of the creature in the Pine Barrens. One of the earliest sightings goes back to 1812 when a Joseph Bonaparte, who was actually related to Napoleon Bonaparte.
Hold on. We know that name.
Yeah, Napoleon Bonaparte. He's the short guy who was like a military
No.
general. I don't know.
He's, like, been in ghost sightings from news
Napoleon, I
source.
think Napoleon has.
Napoleon
Yeah.
Bonaparte.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I just recognized
Good
that name,
memory.
and we,
Yep.
like okay,
Yeah, I
thank
don't
you.
remember what, but I do remember talking about Napoleon Bonaparte being in one of the stories.
Yeah, okay,
This was his
sorry.
older bro. He claimed he
Okay.
had seen the Jersey Devil while hunting near his estate. That's about it for that one. Nothing, no details or anything. Just,
Okay.
he just saw it there. He's like,
Well, and
one
if
night when I was at my estate hunting for these deer, I saw me a Jersey Devil.
that's what he did,
And that's all.
he was at the bar, and people were talking
They're
about
big
it.
fish stories.
Yeah, and he said he was, like, sitting in the corner in the back, and he says, I've seen the Jersey Devil." And everyone, like, the bar gets quiet, and he steps out from the shadows. "I saw one night when I was hunting near my estate." And then he, like, goes back to the shadows.
That's perfect. I totally got, like, all of that. It's very cinematic. Good job,
Thank you.
buddy.
Thank you.
I bet that's exactly how it went.
It was. It was. I was there.
In 1909, supposedly around 1,000 reports came in from eyewitnesses throughout South Jersey while testing cannonballs uh, at Hanover Mills Works in Pine Barrens. First off, that's going to be like the funnest job ever to test cannonballs.
Yeah, unless one doesn't
Yeah,
blow
for
and then
sure.
you die.
For sure.
Ah!
Navy Commander Stephen Decanter reportedly saw the creature and shot it. The
Oh,
cannonball blew a hole in it, but it didn't seem to faze the devil. Others say strange tracks were also found in the field, but bloodhounds wouldn't follow it. This all
Oh,
led to such a mass hysteria that businesses and even some schools shut down in that area that year.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
people like, "Oh, school's out. We ain't got no school. The Jersey Devils in town.
The Jersey Devils
What?
in town.
Yeah."
Ah!
In 1927, while changing a tire, a cab driver
Wait,
allegedly
what year?
saw 1927. I know I jumped big time, but I mean,
Okay.
most of it was like word of mouth and like a lot of like missing animals and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
in 1927, they didn't have Google yet. They didn't have Google in 1927 yet
They
either.
didn't have
But still,
ChatGPT. Yeah.
correct. In 1927, while changing a tire, a cab driver allegedly saw a winged creature pound on the top of his car. That scared the shit out of
Oh,
me.
that would scare me too.
Ugh.
Like on the top, you think?
Yeah, it's what it
Ooh,
sounded like. It said on the roof of his car.
it's giving
Jeepers
uh
creepers.
well, I was gonna say Twilight when they are on the
Oh,
top of her
yeah.
car, but
Yeah. I was thinking Jeepers Creepers. It's very Jersey Devil sounding.
ugh.
In 1960, some wealthy merchants offered 250,000 for capturing the beast. Also, around that time, residents of Mays Landing heard horrifying screams at night that there was no explanation for. When people began to panic, police hung flyers assuring that the Jersey Devil wasn't real, but a circus owner countered that offer and offered everybody $100,000 for the capture of the creature.
In 1929,
1960.
1960,
Yeah. I know,
$100,000.
right? I know. When I saw those numbers, I was like, no way that's real. But,
Wait, hold on. A circus owner.
hmm the circus owner actually, that was 1909. My bad. I probably got it
Ah.
mixed up. But apparently, according to AI, Google, because I re looked up the circus owner thing, a lot of people were offering rewards for the Jersey Devil, like the Philadelphia Zoo, Camden Merchants offer, and that's all I'm seeing. But there was other people that were offering rewards for it. They like people just wanted the Jersey Devil. Like, I don't know.
Now, do they
It's
want it
weird.
to like keep, you think? Oh, that would make sense.
Maybe for like the zoo. Yeah.
That's I was like, why would a circus
Yeah, because
owner be
it's
interested
different.
in
It's a
this?
freak.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like
like,
freak show.
why does he care?
Oh, that made
Okay.
perfect sense. Yeah.
Thank you.
But also $100,000 in 1909.
Oh,
That's a lot of
is
freaking money. What circus owner was that? What circus owner had $100,000 in 1909? Yeah, I don't know what circus. It doesn't say what circus owner did that, but I'm curious now. Sorry. Okay, I feel like I'm everywhere. Okay. So, a Mary Ritzer Christensen told Weird New Jersey, I'm guessing like a news article, that she got the heebie jeebies one night in 1972 when she spotted the Jersey Devil on Green Tree Road. Christensen was driving from Blackwood to Glassboro when she says she saw a towering figure crossing the road about 25 feet behind her car. Why are you looking behind your car? She
you're
described the
supposed to,
figure
Brie.
as standing taller than the average man with thick haunches like goat and a huge woolly head.
Oh.
But she was driving, that's what I'm saying. Like, why was she like looking in detail? Like,
Brie, you're supposed to look. You're supposed to go your side view forward, your back rear view forward, your left forward. Right, I mean, passenger mirror forward. You're supposed to do that while you're
check them
driving.
every now and then. Right? Oh, yeah. The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triangle.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't you know that?
Just don't look in front of
While
you.
also
Yeah,
looking in forward of you.
exactly. In 1980, a Wharton State Forest Chief Ranger Alan Farlin saw something that both grossed him out and stumped his wild animal knowledge. A brutal scene on a South Jersey farm where a pack of pigs had been killed. He
Oh my
reported that the
gosh.
backs of their heads were eaten and their bodies were scratched and torn. However, there were no tracks surrounding the bodies and no blood on the ground,
Oh,
which something
that's
flew
weird.
to them,
Yes.
possibly.
Yes.
In the late 1980s, a group of friends went camping and dirt bike riding in the Pine Barrens. While riding down a trail about 100 yards from camp, the bikes all stalled. One said it could have had to do with the terrain and nearby power plant. However, as suddenly as the bikes quit running, the men heard a piercing, inhuman scream coming from the woods. When they returned to the camp, those who stayed behind said they also heard the screams. That evening, one of the men went into a local bar and told the bartender about the screams in the woods. The man informed the visitor that he had most likely had an encounter with the Jersey Devil.
Oh my gosh.
I would poop my
You
pants.
sh-
I'd ship my pants.
I would shit my pants too.
I love that commercial. In 1993, forest ranger John Irwin was driving along the Milka River when he saw a strange creature blocking the road ahead of him. He said it was about 6 feet tall with horns and matted black fur. The
Oh
two
my
stared at
gosh.
each other for several minutes before the creature turned and ran into the forest.
No.
Okay, so for real, I have a few Reddit user accounts. So let's
Okay.
see. Reddit user Dragon567. I don't know if I should say the names, but I'm going to go do it anyway.
Why not?
Because it's public knowledge. It was only
Yes.
about 10 at night. I was slowly drifting off to sleep when I heard what sounded like a horse's hooves outside my window. I rationalized it to be the horse farm down the road, but then I realized the horse farm was 3 or 4 miles away and I wouldn't be hearing hooves this clearly. I instantly seized with fear, though I couldn't figure out why I wanted to look out the window to look at the wooden deck just outside to see what it was, but I was nearly too scared to look. I eventually peeked out. I saw a large creature standing on my deck. It had backlight wings and a pronounced snout. Two horns sprouted from its head, and it had two smaller claws on its upper body with horse like lower legs. It looked at me for a moment before beating its wings and flying away. I didn't sleep at all that night.
I wouldn't have either.
It literally sounds like Jeepers Creepers.
Yes, it does. Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Reddit
And
user,
how long ago did they post that?
these were all like really recent within like 4 years, I think. It was like 4 to 6
Ew.
years. They weren't like
Ew.
older than that.
Okay.
Reddit user Malrats said, I have a friend who was driving on the parkway alone at night and heard a really loud scraping sound along the side of his car. When he got home, he examined the side and found four claw marks all along the side of the car. I'm pretty sure dark. It was a really dark stretch of the parkway that falls between exit 40 and exit 63, which is the Jersey Devil area.
No.
Reddit user Caddispaxel
Cataspaxel.
actually had a friend who was related to the Jersey Devil, haha, but
Related?
also had a neighbor who said that one night all of him and his buddies were out there in the Pine Barrens drinking and partying and were blasting music pretty loudly when out of nowhere they heard a screech. So they turned their music down to see if it would continue. Nothing. So nothing. They continued partying and they heard it again. After that, they booked it home. I think maybe they were joking or being sarcastic about the relation thing.
I wonder if they ever left their houses again. Honestly, I wouldn't.
I would ship my pants. Reddit user early platform 73. I saw
Oh.
the Jersey Devil several times as a child. Your experience was a lot like mine. My parents rented an apartment in Coatesville, PA. We lived on the third floor, and there was a fire escape around our building. In my parents' room, my mom would lean out the window to blow out her cigarette smoke, and I, being a very small kid, would always look at the going ons at the city below, probably waiting for my dad to come home from work. One night,
Aw.
I was alone in the room and I looked out the window, which we could have stepped out onto the fire escape, and there was to my right, also about 20 feet or so. He was huge, tall, and broad chested, bright red, like a neon glowing red.
Oh
His
my
back
gosh.
faced me, and I looked in complete confusion, trying to figure out what I was looking at. He turned to face me. His face was like that of a horse, but shorter. His chest was human like, but buff. His legs and ass were horse-like also, just massive short or massive strong legs with hooves. His arms were human-like. In contrast to his large body, his tail was slender and pointed up. He also had horns. When he stared deep into what felt like my soul, he snorted like a
Oh my
horse.
gosh.
When the horse exhales like a horse when the horse exhales fast through his nostrils, and you could see the steam and anger coming out of him. Instantly, he flew and ran towards me, not with wings, but he didn't have any because he didn't have any. But I also don't think he ran using his legs to run towards me
Oh.
on. He's like levitating.
Yeah.
Weird. It was more like a projection, like he used his mind to just take off like a dart in midair. After that first encounter, I'd seen him another 2 times. It became like a conversation just between the two of us. I'd get the feeling he was there and then take a peek out the window just to see if I could verify what I felt that was him. Sure enough, he'd be there back facing me. Then he'd give me his signature snore, what began to feel like my warning. When he turned to face me, it was like he was telepathically telling me that I wasn't supposed to see him, and he projected himself towards me until I quickly jerked my head back inside the window. He never passed the window or tried to come in. He just didn't like me spying on him, and after the third sighting, whenever I felt his presence, I just stopped looking because it felt like he knew that I knew he was there, and I knew he wanted me to stay inside the window. Looking at it now, though, through adult eyes, was he protecting me from a fall or from any other horrible event that could have happened in that desperate, sad little city? Aw, the
Oh.
Jersey Devil was being a little vigilante to the little boy.
Or did he just not want him to look at him?
Or was mom not smoking cigarettes and the boy was getting a contact high?
That could be it too. But also, if you don't want someone to look at you, go away.
Yeah, just go. Go like
Go.
snoop and be a weirdo on someone else's fire
Yeah,
escape.
exactly.
Freaking weirdo.
Weirdo. Ugh.
Lastly, one of the most recent sightings occurred in Galloway Township in October of 2015. Little Egg Harbor resident David Black said he was driving along Route 9 near a golf course when he saw what he thought was a llama walking in and out of the tree line on the side of the road. Suddenly, the creature spread its wings and flew away. He captured the beast image with his cell phone, and the photo went viral. Hang on a second. I'm gonna look it up because I remember looking this up and I was like, "What the fudge? This is so dumb."
Okay. Jersey. What is it got? Jersey
Jersey
Devil.
Devil llama. Just look up llama picture, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It looks fake.
Are we looking at the same one? Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. The background looks real though.
It looks like a Pegasus that's flying.
If you guys want to look this up, look up Jersey Devil Llama. It did make ABC News, so they must have thought it wasn't fake or doctored. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it was a really strong hawk carrying
A
a
person?
goat, a dead goat or
It could
something. I
be.
don't know. That is really weird. That is really odd. That kinda makes me wanna believe that it's real. Maybe the Jersey
I
Devil is
believe
real,
it's
guys.
real. It
I
could
like
be.
to believe it's real. It's a different fun story.
It
So,
is. I agree.
the Jersey Devil is now famous in books, movies, TV stories, games, even mascots for several different, I think several different teams, but I know hockey team, but I'm sure there's like little league teams, maybe. I don't know. People in New
Huh.
Jersey still share sightings and stories, keeping the legend alive. For some, it's just a fun tale, but for others, it's a real part of their local history.
I think that's fun.
Yep.
It's
And that
always
was the
fun to have
Jersey
a little
Devil. Yeah.
it's just fun to have a
Little
little bit
hocus
of
pocus.
yeah. Why not? Why not have that? I wish we had something like that.
Yeah.
We don't have anything.
I know. We
Do you
have
wanna hear my
like,
neighborhood story?
yes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say we have like um what the fuck is it called here? It's they call it something else. It's Sasquatch, but they call it something else and it sounds so gross. It's like sweat something. It's another name for Sasquatch. Hold on,
Oh,
I
I
have
don't
to
like
look
that.
this up. It sounds disgusting. Sasquatch name in Florida. Not picture. Skunk ape. Never mind. I don't know where I got that from. Sweat thing. It still sounds gross.
Skunk ape?
Yep, skunk ape.
I mean, here we call him Bigfoot.
I always just
Skunk
call him
ape?
Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
That makes me think
Skunk
that
ape.
he, like, has a skunk tail and he's like a monkey.
Or he's a smelly dude.
I don't like it. Okay, so my neighborhood story is a letter that somebody received, like, taped to their door. It says, "Dear non-HOA member Mr. Briggs." So, Mr. Briggs is not part of the HOA,
Okay,
apparently,
noted.
okay? Um, and I believe I got this I don't remember where I got this from, but the story behind it was he lives, like, on the line, like, one house over from, like, the area of the HOA.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah, so he's not part of the HOA. So, it says, "Dear non-HOA member Mr. Briggs, it has come to our attention that although your property lies just outside the official boundaries of our homeowners association, you are nevertheless benefiting from our contracted street sweeping services. As you may have noticed, we are certain you have. Our streets are maintained on a weekly schedule, paid for exclusively with the dues from the HOA community members. While your property does not fall under our jurisdiction, your home is adjacent to our HOA property, resulting in unearned aesthetic benefits and debris reduction at no cost to you. Please understand, this is not a free service. Our members pay extra annual fees to ensure a clean and uniform appearance throughout the neighborhood, and it undermines our collective effort with not when non-members passively enjoy these benefits without financial contribution or acknowledgement. We demand the following: do not park on or in front of your house, especially during sweep days every Monday and Thursday. We require you to donate to our street maintenance fund. We require a $75 monthly payment plus an extra $25 inconvenience fee for being a non community member. A total of $100 a month to offset this indirect usage. Acknowledgement that while not bound by our community bylaws, your participation in maintaining the visual integrity of our shared environment is most persistent. Thank you for your immediate attention to this matter. A board member will swing by later this week to collect. Sincerely, President Ronald Smith, HOA Block Captain, Neighborhood Cleanliness Committee. The
Doesn't have an
audacity.
actual job. That's what
The
I'm getting. You have nothing better than to sit on your ass and go and bother someone that isn't even technically a part of your neighborhood, but just lives close enough to where benefits maybe, but doesn't ask for any of this. Oh my gosh, I would lose my shit. I would go poop on their lawn. I'd
that
be
would
like,
be
"What are you gonna do about it?"
that would be like the people that live, like, directly outside of Disneyland to have to pay for watching the fireworks.
Oh my god, do people have to do that?
No.
Okay, yeah, exactly. That's wow. Wow. You know why that letter got posted? Because it's bullshit, and it probably didn't go anywhere. Oh my god, that guy probably laughed.
I believe from it was either a Facebook post or it was a TikTok I saw, and it was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's
Everyone's like, "No."
crazy. That is ridiculous. That sounds I don't know if it's real or for sure real, but it sounds so crazy that it sounds fake.
Yes, right?
Like, are people really that crappy? Yes.
Yeah.
People
Especially HOA
yes.
members.
Yeah, I believe it though, because 'cause I've heard some crazy ass HOA stories.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Also, did you see that my name?
Yes. Wait, why'd you put those numbers? Oh, 69, 420. I just figured it out. I
I'm
like
a
it.
child. We're gonna
Classic.
get I
Yep.
have to check in on my husband.
Tell him to feel better
I
and,
will.
get back to you soon.
Or not.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna call my husband.
Okay, buddy.
Check on Love you. I
Love you.
loved doing
Me too.
this.
Are you
Okay.
gonna do the this is our we don't ever do this anymore, so it's hard to remember.
I forgot to do our closeout and just, like, hung up. Everybody, sorry.
Shit, peace
Uh,
out, Girl Scout.
have you checked on the neighbors lately?
What to the neighbors?
Bree and
Bringing
Amy,
Amy
out.
out.
Psh.
Psh.
Say hi to your kids for us.
Meow. And all the rest of your farm animals.
Oh, yeah, and
Bark,
don't get
bark. Don't get dead. What's with the neighbors?